Hello. Now we are asked to find x. So to find x in this particular exponential equation, we need to be very careful because it doesn't just appear this way and we approach it with triviality. No. So what we're going to do is that we're going to take it in a form that we're going to obtain 6 roots because x minus 2 raised power 6 cannot just be equal to 7 raised power 6, and we now assume that like saying that x minus 2 now, let's say x minus 2 is equals to 7, which means x equals to 9 by the time you take 2 here, because the exponents are the same. That would be very wrong. So we can't do it that way. It implies that we are going to get 6 roots, 6 values for x in this expression. So let's use the appropriate and correct method. Now, what we do is let's rewrite this. Let's rewrite this as x minus 2 to the power of 3, everything is power 2. Then, when you bring this one here, it becomes minus 7, it's power 3, raised power 2. You are left with 0 here. Okay. So, now this obviously looks like difference of 2 squares, where you recall a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b, a plus b. That's difference of 2 squares. So, this thing has 2 squares. We have broken 6 into 3 and 2. So, the whole of this minus the whole of this now. So, now, that implies that we can have from here, how do we get our A? How do we get our B? Basically, we can say that we can have our A is now what? X minus 2 raised power 3 from this assumption. Then minus our B is now 7 raised power 3, all into brackets x minus 2 raised power 3 plus our b, 7 raised power 3 is equals to 0. Good. Now let's take them one by one. That means we're going to have 2 values. We're going to have 2 values for this and this to be equals to 0. So now we recall this is no longer looking like, you can see that we have already simplified this into this. So let's pick this side. This now looks like a cube minus b cube. Yes, this one. Yes. Okay, which implies, and the evaluation of this is a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. That is the expansion of this. So which implies from here, if you compare this with this, we compare the exponents, a will be x minus 2 and your b is equals to 7. Okay? Yes. So let's write the answer somewhere so that we don't forget. We have x minus 2 raised power 3 minus 7 raised power 3 into brackets x minus 2 raised power 3 plus 7 raised power 3 equals 0. Okay. So we have put this thing somewhere. So now, using the first one, let's clean this up. So we can have, using the first one, using what? Using a minus b into brackets a squared plus ab plus b squared. We have our a now is x minus 2, a minus b minus 7 into a squared, x minus 2 squared, then plus ab, that's x minus 2 multiplied by 7, yes, plus b squared, 7 squared. Okay, that is the first pairing is equals to what? Everything is equals to 0. So we can have x minus 2 minus 7, that's minus 9, into brackets x minus 2 squared will be x squared minus 4x, yes, plus 4. Let's complete that. Then plus 7x, 7 times x, minus 14 plus 49 is equal to 0. So now expanding this, we have x minus, this become x minus 9. Sorry about this. Let's write it properly. This becomes x minus 9 into the whole of this x squared minus 4x plus 7x. That's plus 3x. Then plus 4 minus 4. That's minus 10 plus 49. That is minus 10 plus 49. That is what? Plus 39 is equal to 0. Let's be careful here so that I don't run into trouble. S minus 4x plus 7x, that's plus 3x, plus 4 minus 14, that's minus 10, that's plus 39. We are right. So that implies that this is equal to, you can say x minus 9 is equal to 0. From here, this and this, this will equal to 0 or this equals 0. So x equals to 9. So we have gotten one of the values of x here. X equals to what? Is equals to 9. I hope you are following. Beautiful. So now, the next one, okay, that is x squared plus 3x plus 39 is equals to 0. And now, we cannot factorize this because there's no value of 39 that when we add them together, it gives us 3. No. The multiple of 39 is 13 times 3, and it will not give us 3 when we add. So, what do we do now? We using our formula x is equals to, which is quadratic formula method, minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So from here, x will be equals to, our minus b is minus 3 because this is our b, then plus or minus the square root b squared minus b squared is 9 minus 4 times our a, the coefficient of x squared is 1, times our c is 39. Everything all over. Over 2 times 1. 2 times 1. So this will give us, I hope we are following. Okay. This will give us what? X equal to minus 3 plus or minus square root 4 times 39. That's 156. Yes, that's 150 what? Yes, 36. 156. So 9 minus 156, that is what? Minus 147. So minus 147 all over 2. You can check. Yes. Okay. So this implies minus 3 plus or minus square root. If you break 20, this is going to be, we can break this one into 30. What can go here that give us a perfect square? Can 9 go? Let's take 3. 3 here, 4, 3 here, 3. That it meant 2. 3 27. That's 9. Beautiful. So that means that we can have 3 times 3 40, let's say 49. I think that will go. Yes. So we can have 49 times 3 times minus 1 all over 2. I think that is correct. Okay. So what next? So we can have this as minus 3 plus or minus square root 49 times 3 times I. Yes. But where did I see I? You'll be asking. You are wondering. Recall. This is, the square root is covering minus 1. It means square root of 49 times square root of 3 times square root of minus 1. And in complex numbers, don't forget, root minus 1 is equals to what? Is equals to I. Can you still remember that? So in complex number, root minus 1 is equals to I. So that's why we wrote it there like that. So I will be there. It will not be inside the square root again because with minus 1 is I. So x now will be equal to minus 3 plus or minus. The square root of 47 is 7. Square root of root 3, let's put root 3 there. I all over what? All over 2. So now we have gotten additional two values with our x. X is minus 3 plus or minus 7 root 3 I over 2, which means x will be minus 3 plus 7 root 3 I all over 2, or x is minus 3 minus 7 root 3 I all over 2. So we have gotten three values of x now. The first one was x equals to 9, while the second and third are this. So now we'll go to the next pairing. Remember, don't let us forget the fact that we started with difference of two squares, and so we have to complete everything. Okay, now recall this. Now to solve the second part of the equation, x minus 2 raised power 3 plus 7 raised power 3 equals to 0. You can relate it to a cubed plus b cubed is equals to 0, which will be a plus b into a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, that is the factorization of this expression of is equals to 0 of this value. So we can write as our a, comparing this with this, our a is x minus 2, our b is 7. Therefore, a plus b, that is what? X minus 2 plus b is 7 into a squared, x minus 2 squared minus a, x minus 2, our b is 7, then plus 7 squared equals 0. So this one will give us what? X minus 2 plus 7 plus 5 in the brackets. X minus 2 squared will be x squared minus 4x plus 4. Then minus 7 times is minus 7x plus 14 plus 49 equals to 0. So this one could be x plus 5 equals to 0, or the whole of this. X squared minus 4x minus 7x, that's minus 11x plus 4 plus 14, that's plus 18 plus 18 plus that's 67 equals 0. Let's add again. Minus 4x, this minus 11x. 4 plus 14, 18. If you add 18 to 49, that's 67. Beautiful. So that implies that x is equal to minus 5 here, because 0, minus 5, that's minus 5. Or this entirely, x squared minus 11x plus 67 equals 0. So let's solve this other quadratic equation. We have gotten what other values of x to minus 5. So let's solve the quadratic equation. Okay, right. Now we can't factorize this because factors of 67 will not give us 11. 67 is 67 times 1. So that will be pretty difficult to get. So we use x equal to minus b plus or minus squared b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So it means our b here is minus 11. So that's minus 11 plus or minus square root minus 11 squared minus 4 times a is 1. The coefficient of x squared is 1. And our c, 67, everything all over 2a, 2 times 1. Okay? So now, so what next? So x now equals to minus times minus plus 11 plus or minus square root 121 and minus 4 times 67. That's a minus 4 times 7 is 8. Remaining 4 times 7 is 28. Sorry, that's a slip of tongue. Remaining 2. 4 times 6, that's 24 plus 26. That's 268, yes. Yes, that's 268 all over 2, which implies 11 plus or minus square root. If you subtract 121 from 268, let's check. That is 7, I think 147 minus 147, everything all over 2. So that will now give us what? X equals to 11 plus or minus. What can we use to multiply minus 1? If I factor of minus 147, I think 7 will go, 7 times 21, and let's take 3. 3 in 14, 4, remaining 2. So 49, beautiful. See, 49 times 3, times minus 1, yes, all over what? All over 2, which will be 11 plus or minus square root. Now, square root of 49 is 7 to 3. The square root of minus 1 is I all over 2. So we have gotten two other values of our x. X is now 11 plus 7 root 3i all over 2, or x is 11 minus 7 root 3i all over 2. So we have got altogether 6 values of x. So with this, we have come to the end of this question. So God bless you. Bye.